Hey, Equinox ground balance. I'm gonna try to turn my back to the wind here. I'm gonna use this watch here and let people see this. There's been a comment about this auto tracking on this machine. Now this ground in this field right here will read 3 bars in a few places and 4 bars on the F75 in a few places. So this ground right here definitely affects depth of a metal detector. Okay, it's not like the soil up in the Midwest, not like the soil down on the coast, maybe of South Carolina, North Carolina. Okay, now I'm gonna dial this ground balance all the way back to 0, which is the default setting, and I'm gonna balance this thing to the ground so you can see what it does in the meter. I'm in Park 1. I've noise canceled this machine. Okay, 35. You see that? Now, I'm going to back this off to 25, and I'm going to select tracking on, and we're going to sweep this. Now, my watch is showing 107 and 11 seconds. Now, I'm sweeping this thing like you might hunt in a field, okay? I'm going to let y'all watch this, and let's just watch the time on this thing and see how long it takes for it to come up. Now I'm going to turn the camera off and I'll turn it back on periodically. 107 and 12 seconds is when I started. Oh, 109 and 12 seconds here. Okay, right there. Look at the number in that meter, 26. It's only increased 1 point. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm going to keep sweeping this thing. Okay, 107 and 12 seconds is when we started. Watch right now, he's coming up. It's 110.52. So we haven't been 4 minutes yet. I'm up to 28 on the phase in the window on this detector. Okay. There's 111, 6 seconds, 111, 7, 111, 9, 111. Right there's 4 minutes. And I'm at the number 28. Now I'm going to stop and I'm going to turn the tracking off and I'm going to bob the coal. See what happens? So if you jump out of your car, truck, whatever, and you want to metal detect with this detector, even in this ground right here, if you leave it at 0 or it's not correct and you just go to auto ground balance and you start sweeping, you could sweep for a long time and not have an ideal ground balance on this machine, okay? Now, it's been said by one of the experts that tested this machine. Let's say you go to this site and you get it in your head like, oh, okay, this field, I remember hunting in this field and it was, ground balance number was 35. So I'm gonna hop out in this field and I'm just gonna pop this number on 35, leave tracking off and go hunt away. Well, that's not the same as doing this right here. Okay, it's not the same as bobbing the coal and doing an auto ground balance. There's something going on inside of this machine. Okay, remember, you're talking, you got more frequencies than one for starters. So don't do a manually select just because you've seen the number in the window. Hold your accept reject button and do an auto ground balance. Now if you wanted to turn tracking on and go from there, I guess you could, but the problem is I've got some sites where the phase number, like on a dais, will switch 15 points real quick. Okay, and I've been so slick at using a machine that I know that, and what I'll do with the dais is I'll go ahead and do another balance and then go back to hunting. Okay, now in higher mineral soil, would this machine respond faster? Probably.